extent that I don't even feel concerned about nutritious or balanced meal, because I feel this Tom Brown, even if she's hungry, or she don't feel like taking it Tom Brown, I'll just wait for her to be very hungry. When she's very hungry, even if it's just 2 spoons of this Tom Brown, I am very okay. I am very okay. It's that nutritious. It's that nutritious. And sometimes she can even be getting too much weight. I would have to reduce it. Then I see that okay, if I see that okay, the weight is coming down. Once I give her the Tom Brown, she will pick up again. That's how powerful Tom Brown is. Tom Brown is very, very powerful. Hello guys. How you all doing? Hope you all are doing good. It's been a while. I posted a video of myself talking. Yeah, life happens. It's been all good. Thank God. And Happy New Year to you guys. Hope you all are doing good. And I wish us all a prosperous and a blessed New Year, filled with blessing, abundance, riches, wealth, peace of mind. So I wish you all a fruitful New Year. So one of my beautiful subscribers reached out to me regarding Tom Brown, on how to make Tom Brown for a toddler, and I promised to make a video for her. I've been planning to make a video regarding this Tom Brown, on how to make a very rich, healthy, nutritious, balanced Tom Brown for your toddler. So if you are this mom, so if you are this mom always bothered about what will my child eat, my child is not growing chubby, my child is not healthy, my child is not eating, I'm so worried and all that, and also you don't want to spend so much on food, and you don't want to be worried about, you don't want to have headache regarding feeding your toddler. So this video is for you. Alright, so I'll just dive right into it. I don't want to take much of your time and my time. So I would list, first of all, I will list out the ingredients, so you can take note of that. I will list out the ingredients that you'll be needing to make the Tom Brown. So the ingredients is always proportional. So if you just want more of it, all you need to do is just ×2 of the measurement. Alright, so I will start from the first ingredient, which is maize. So we have maize. So you're going to get the white and the yellow maize. You get the white and the yellow maize, 1 cup of each. 1 cup of the white maize, 1 cup of the yellow maize. The guinea corn. Secondly, we have the guinea corn. The guinea corn, you want to get 1 cup of the white guinea corn and 1 cup of the red guinea corn. You want to get 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of beans, 1 cup of soya beans, 1 cup of groundnut, 1 cup of millet, 1 cup of wheat. Yes, you want to get 1 cup of each. Let me come again so you understand. So you want to get 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of beans, 1 cup of soya beans, 1 cup of groundnut, 1 cup of millet, 1 cup of wheat for everything. After doing that, you want to get almond. You can use like 10 pieces of almond for this portion of Tom Brown. But if you're unable to get almond, it's not a must, but why not? If not, if you're able to get it, you can incorporate that. So you just need 10 pieces of almond and dry dates. You want your dates to be dry. I'm going to tell you how you can make your dates dry if you're unable to get the dry date. So you want to get, but if you're able to get the dry dates, that's good. It will save you a lot of stress. So you get dry dates, 1 cup. 1 cup of the date fruit. Yes, you want to get 1 cup of the date fruit. Then I always add small pepper, just small, this dry pepper, just small, like maybe like 4 pieces, just to preserve it, because we are having beans inside, so we don't want that to get bad on time. Alright, so let me come again with the ingredients. So you are going to get your maize, your white and yellow maize. You're going to get the guinea corn, white and red guinea corn. You're going to get rice, beans, soya beans, groundnut, millet, wheat. 1 cup of all this each. Then you're going to get almond, 10 pieces of almond. You're going to get dry date, 1 cup of dry date fruit. Then maybe like 2 or 3 pieces of dry pepper, just to preserve your Tom Brown, so to prolong the shelf life. All right, so let's get down to how to prepare this ingredient. So all these ingredients, mind you, all these ingredients you are getting are going to be fresh. So you want to be diligent about it. You want to go to the market. All these people that sell rice, in bulk, just go there. They have all this. So you want to get them fresh. Even your granules, you want to get them fresh. I would advise you get the granules fresh. But if you are too busy to get your granules fresh, you can go ahead and buy the one that is already processed. But I would encourage you more to get the fresh one, so you can do it yourself. You can prepare it yourself. All right. So let us get down to how we are going to prepare it. All right. So for the preparation, I'm going to start from the list, as in the ones that are very tedious. Then I'll go down to the ones that are less tedious. All right. Regarding the dry dates, if you're able to get the dry dates, fine. But if you're unable to get the dry dates, and you just, you're able to get all those normal dates that some are wet, some are dry, what you want to do is that you want to pan fry your 1 cup of rice with the dry dates. The dry date in the sense that you've already peeled the dry date and removed the seed. So after removing the seed, you can just break it down with mortar or blender or something. Okay. So you can just break it down just to pieces, the date fruit, just to make it less bulky. After doing that, then you pan fry with your rice, so till it gets brown and dry. Once it's dry, you even feel it that it is dry and crunchy. So that's how to get your dry dates. Very easy. That's how to get your dry dates. So your dates will be dry and your rice will also be pan fried. So that's how to get your dry dates separate. Then how to process your granules. If you are getting the fresh granules, what you want to do is to pan fry it with gari, either yellow gari or white gari. You don't want to use sand. I don't advise using sand. So what you want to do is just to pan fry it with gari. Just pan fry till it gets strong. That does not take time. Once your gari is hot, just keep stirring and stirring and stirring, and your granules will be ready in no time. So you want to peel the granules. Then after doing that, what else do we have? That is So regarding the maize, the guinea corn, the rice, the beans, the soya beans, the groundnut, the millet, and the wheat. First of all, you want to rinse all these together. After, you can rinse them separate if you have the time. But what I do is that I just, all these grains, I just put them together, then rinse them together. After rinsing, So after rinsing, I just put it to dry up a bit. Yes. Butterfly. So what I do is that I just put all the grains together, because I don't have time to be pan frying it one after the other. But if you have the time, you can do that. Rinse, till it's free of dirt and sand. Then you pan fry. So what I do is, after doing all that, then I'll now pan fry everything together till it's dry. That's what I do. I pan fry everything together till it's dry. So you want to pan fry all your grains, that's maize, guinea corn, rice, beans, soya beans, millet, and wheat. You want to pan fry them till they are brown and strong, because we need them strong. That's the only way they can come out in a powdery form. You need them strong. So I already talked about the groundnuts, you do that separate. I already talked about the date fruit, you do that separate. You don't need to pan fry your almond because it's already dry. And you don't need to pan fry your pepper because it's already dry. One thing also I forgot to incorporate is crayfish. Very important. You can add enough crayfish if you want to, because I also add crayfish. So you can add like a cup of crayfish. So you don't need to pan fry that because that is also dry. So you can add crayfish to that. So after doing all that, after pan frying everything and everything is dry, we need them dry, and everything is dry, you want to spread them so it gets cool. So once it gets cool, very cool, then you take it to all these people that grind dry um, ingredients. Or if you have a butcher mix blender in your house, you can blend that, save you the stress of going to blend outside. But I don't have a butcher mix, I don't have all those strong blenders. So what I do is that I go to all these people that blend dry ingredients, then they blend it for me. So after blending for me, you just pay some token. After blending, then I'll bring it home. After bringing it home, I'll make sure that I spread it or just leave it for some time so it gets cool, because you don't want to store it the way it's hot because it can bring about moisture and all that. So you want to, after grinding, you want to make sure that it is cool enough for you to store inside your can. So once it's cool, you can start storing inside your jar, your container, airtight jar or container. And if you're able to store this, it can stay, if properly stored, airtight, it can stay for 3-4 months. It can stay for 3-4 months. Mine stay for 5 months, and it does not lose its taste or anything. It's still like that. Yes, and that really saved me a whole lot of headache regarding feeding my toddler. It saved me a whole lot of headache. I don't buy milk because I feel soya beans is already inside the Tom Brown. I don't buy all those, cornflakes, all these things. You won't come to my kitchen and see all that. So it's really saved me a whole lot. And this Tom Brown is so nutritious to the extent that I don't even feel concerned about nutritious or balanced meal, because I feel this Tom Brown, even if she's hungry or she don't feel like taking the Tom Brown, I'll just wait for her to be very hungry. When she's very hungry, even if it's just 2 spoons of this Tom Brown, I am very okay. I am very okay. It's that nutritious. And sometimes she can even be getting too much weight. I would have to reduce it. Then I see that, okay, if I see that, okay, the weight is coming down. Once I give her the Tom Brown, she will pick up again. That's how powerful Tom Brown is. Tom Brown is very powerful. If you are diligent, within 1-2 weeks, you are going to see the results. It's not that baby will not be in trouble, but you are going to know that this child is eating healthy. This child is eating balanced nutrients. They won't fall sick easily. You won't have to be bothered about their immune system, because the food is very nutritious, rich in fiber, rich in nutrients, rich in organic substances that you don't need to be so concerned about. It does not have all this artificial preservative, it does not have all this artificial sweetener. Everything is natural. So yeah, rest assured that your child is safe with Tom Brown. Alright, so that's all I have to say. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. I'll be glad to reply to you. Yes. So I think let me just do a quick recap about the ingredients and how you're going to do about it. So what you are getting is maize, the white, the yellow maize, guinea corn, the white, the red guinea corn, rice, beans, soya beans, groundnuts, millet, wheat. You want to get 1 cup of each. Then you want to get almond 10 pieces. You want to get dry dates 1 cup. Dry date fruits 1 cup. You want to get small pepper, maybe like 2 pieces or 3 pieces of dry pepper, because of the beans that is inside, to preserve it. And you want to get a cup of crayfish. I forgot to mention that earlier. So you want to get a cup of crayfish, very necessary. Alright, so how you are going to do this? If you're able to get the very dry dates, good. But if you're unable to get the very dry dates, you can remove the seed. After removing the seed, make sure that you tear it into pieces, shred it into pieces. After doing that, you want to pan fry it with your 1 cup of rice, so you know that is settled. Then your groundnut also, if you are able to get the fresh one, which I recommend, you can pan fry it with gari. Once your gari is hot, pour in your groundnut, then pan fry it till it's dry. Then you want to deshell that's separate. Then for all your grains, which is the maize, the guinea corn, the rice, the beans, the soya beans, the groundnut, the wheat, you want to groundnut, we've already talked about groundnut, the millet, the wheat, you want to rinse this very properly, so that you would remove the dirt and the sand. In fact, you want to pick, you would pick it first, because those people, they don't have time to start picking. So the first thing you want to do is that you want to sort them to remove stones or glass or anything that is harmful. Then you want to rinse and wash so that it will remove all this dirt and all those small sand. And after doing that, make sure you dry them. You can dry them in the sun or dry them outside, or if you have a dehydrator, you can do that. After drying them, then you want to bring all these ingredients together and blend till powdery form. So after blending till powdery form, if it's not very smooth, just to remove all that, you can sieve it. So after sieving, then you have your tom brown. Allow it to cool, so you'll be able to store. And once you store, it can stay for like months. Yes, so that's it about the ingredients and the preparation of the ingredients. Alright, so I'll be talking about how to prepare the powdery tom brown. It is very, very easy. How to prepare the powdery tom brown. It's not like pap that you just boil water and pour it inside. This one is powdery and it has been roasted. That means it has been half cooked. So all we just need for it is to cook properly. So what you want to do is that you want to take like 2 spoonful, as the normal spoon adults used to eat. You want to take like 2 spoonful of the tom brown, then add water bit by bit till you have like a watery tom brown, because the more you add water, the more it will look watery. So you want to have that consistency that you know that okay, this consistency will be okay for my child to swallow. Yes, so you can't compare the consistency of a 2-year-old to the consistency of a 4-year-old. So if your child is like 2-year-old or 1-year-old, you want to make sure that it's very watery so that they won't choke on it. But if you have like 4, 6, 8-year-old, you can still make it a little bit thick. So after getting that pastry form or that watery form for your baby, then you want to go ahead and set it on fire directly. You want to cook it on fire directly. After putting it on fire, then you make sure that you keep stirring and stirring and stirring. Just stir for like 10 to 15, at most 10 minutes. I don't think it will take up to 10 minutes before it thickens. So just keep stirring and stirring. You don't want to leave it to burn. Just keep stirring and stirring and stirring. And after stirring for some time, it will thicken up and you have your tom brown ready to eat and enjoy. So you can add, if you don't feel satisfied with the amount of soya beans in the tom brown, you can add your baby milk. You can add any other thing you want to add that will be safe for your child to the tom brown, and they would enjoy their meal. Alright, so that's just it. How to prepare it. You want to make sure that you get this consistency, just the way you prepare pap, that consistency that you feel okay, this consistency will be able for my child to swallow. Yes, you want to get that consistency. Then after getting that consistency, you want to put it on fire, then cook on fire for like 5 to 10 minutes. Before that time, it will thicken, and stir consistently because you don't want it to get burnt. Stir consistently. After doing that, then your Tom Brown is ready, then you can always incorporate whatsoever it is you want to incorporate for child. You feel safe for your child. That's their milk or coconut chips, all those things. You can always incorporate that into their Tom Brown. And do this diligently. Do this diligently for at least 2 weeks. Diligently for at least 2 weeks. If they are taking that Tom Brown just once in a day, it's okay. They can take it as breakfast, they can take it as lunch, they can take it as dinner. But if you want your child to gain a rapid weight, you can give them like morning, afternoon, and night. As far as they are taking it, there's no harm. As far as they can take it, there's no harm. So you can just do that diligently for 2 weeks and start seeing results. Yes, I can guarantee that you can start seeing results. Because my baby, when she wanted to start solid, when she was like 6 months, so I started giving her Tom Brown. Within 3 days, I'm not capping, within 3 days she gains the weight. Even if her dad carries her, I'm like, this girl, she has started eating Tom Brown. She has started eating Tom Brown because the weight is so visible. And if I see that the weight is getting too much, I'll just reduce on it and control it like that, because that's how effective Tom Brown is. It is very, very effective and very, very healthy. So that's all I have for you today. If you have any question, please do well to drop it in the comment section, and I'm planning to make Tom Brown actually, so I'll try and make a video once I'm ready, because I'm not too strong for now. So once I'm ready, I'll try and make the video regarding on how to make Tom Brown with pictures and all of that, so you can understand better. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much. And to my beautiful subscriber that reached out to me, thank you. I hope this video helps you, and see you in my next video. Bye.